With the cost of inputs soaring and manufactured N at an all-time high, nitrogen efficiency and the placement of our fertilisers has become ever important. Omnia gives us the tools to maximise our return on investment whilst also farming smarter. Today, with the use of NDVI imagery, we are going to create and export a variable rate nitrogen application. Variable rate nitrogen will help us to optimise tillering, promote growth, reduce the risk of lodging in the growing season. We can utilise it to identify disease pressure, but fundamentally its main goal is to help us to increase the yield across the farm.
Once logged into the Omnia platform, we can filter our crops using the filter icon at the top right. In this instance, let's use winter wheat. I'm then going to click on the Layers tab and select Imagery. It's important in this tab that we select NDVI because this will then show us the biomass and the variation we require. Once we have identified the variation from the biomass, we can then look to use this as a base for our variable rate pass. By entering our application parameters, such as product, rate and desired calculation mode, we can then export a plan based on the variation identified by the imagery. This can then be uploaded into the tractor and spread using GPS to ensure a targeted application of fertiliser. It's worth noting that by targeting your biomass early, Omnia can help even up the biomass of your crop, therefore unlocking further yield potential. By how much is a common question asked, so to help debunk any myths out there and to answer this question, by applying variably and targeting your nitrogen smarter, you could potentially unlock between 3 and 5% extra yield. You could help reduce the risk of lodging. You could build a harvest plan based on crop ripeness. And by evening up your crop's biomass, threshing will be more consistent at harvest, which could lead to fuel savings. But most of all, from a nitrogen efficiency perspective, you won't use any more fertiliser than a flat rate application. Likewise, you probably won't utilise any less than a flat rate application. You will, though, manage to place the nitrogen where it's required the most through justification of the crop's measured biomass, therefore farming smarter. Once we have created our variable rate plan, we then need to export it. As demonstrated here, with a few clicks, we can select our terminal, usually via a shortcut. We can select our plans. We can preview our application, and then we can proceed to export.
So there we have it. We've successfully managed to create a variable rate nitrogen application, and we've managed to export it too. For any questions, please don't hesitate to get in contact. My name is Chris Blashall, and I am the Omnia Digital Services Specialist for the North.